Hello, this is Space Cryptids, and we're playing TR-49. I think it's probably my most recent game.
What the curse may be. And so she weaveth steadily. And little other care hath she.
I always feel weird, like, should I keep talking, or am I going to interrupt?
Abby? Are you there? Can you hear me? Oh, Jesus, this thing doesn't work at all. Abby? Are you there? Just open the channel at your end. Come on now.
I can hear you.
Oh, excellent. It works. My name's Liam. First up, Abby, can you tell me where you are?
In a depressed... Sorry. Damn. Okay, sorry.
Some kind of cellar. It's dark. I can't really see.
Dark? Alright, I'll put through some more power, see if that helps. There's that.
Right, lights.
Yeah.
Big city.
Better.
Tell me what you can see.
There's a machine. It looks old. It's made of... What even is this stuff? It's like dinosaur plastic.
Dinosaur plastic.
Formaldehyde resin.
What?
Is it working?
Let me check.
Abby.
Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ.
Talk to me.
Okay.
What's going on?
Oh goodness.
Okay. There's a dial, and it makes the code on the front change.
Oh, that's right. There are codes for everything. That's how it works.
That's how what works. Liam? Is that your name? I forget already.
So, what do I do?
Well, there must be a code to wake it up.
Right. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, good job.
Terrific.
What?
Power's spiking over here. Did something happen?
Oh.
Abby? Abby?
I'm alright. The screen lit up, but it's not good. I can't read it. It's gibberish.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Okay, hold on. Wait. I think I can type in numbers.
Talk to me.
Okay, I didn't realize we had to type. TJ-46. I saw that. Oh my god, am I gonna need a notepad? Hold on. I need a notepad. Where is this? Did I just use my demos notepad? Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on. 1749. Let's see. Years. 1749. Codes. The 1948. Okay, some codes are LA 57, ED 17, 1949. Let's see. 1989. Although I don't know what these numbers can do because I have to do this stuff, right? I can't do letters. Okay.
There are even more codes now.
Pick something.
All right.
Follow your instincts.
LD57. Oh, sorry. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Sorry. LA57. I need to discover what this machine is. I'm Corty, father. I left 1999, user Elise.
Listen, make sure you're keeping track of what you find.
Trying.
Get lost in this thing.
The notebook records what's been discovered. Okay, okay. So I don't have to take notes. It's taking notes. Good.
Got my notebook ready?
I need to discover what the machine is. Source 1 found.
Good.
Okay. Boot index. Load previous PR-37. Okay.
Half this entry is corrupted. It looks deliberate. Like it's been hidden.
I think the machine's trying to protect itself against strangers. We need to try to understand what's here. It's the sources that matter. If we can make sense of the sources inside the machine, then we can get it working. Get control of it. So record any titles you find.
Oh, sorry. Shift. Okay. Collect. Oh, click to collect.
This is the title that goes with this code. Break code. Break code.
TI-71 title sourced. Okay.
I got one. I got a name.
Okay.
And, okay, this is weird. But the text, it's clearing up.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever on a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So,
Oh,
to
okay,
build the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front.
Hold on. Okay, now I guess CC believed.
Machine contains a mixture of books, journals, letters, fed in over the course of 50 years.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Modify settings. Just a bit. It's loud to me, but that might be my... No, my headphones are barely on. Okay. CC believed that machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front. Break code.
If you can identify which codes relate to which titles, then we can start to build up a picture of what's here.
Matching codes to their titles. Okay. CC92?
There are more codes here, but they don't fit the pattern.
See if you can piece something together.
Let's see. I'm sorry, Father, I left. 14 long years passed. Then I picked up this break code at a flea market, and you were inside.
What's next?
Shut up, Liam. There's even a facsimile of one of your log dates, dated 49. I don't know how they got their hands on it. So I came back to feed it into the machine, and this time I found the message you left for me right away. I got married, Father, and you weren't there to give me away. Enter code to expand. User 49.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Okay. Be advised, caution, the scientific approach. I disagree. Pemberton 1900 bids us to understand the universe as the surface of a pool. We must stand on the shoulders of giants if we are to see the surface. The first rung, then the first brick. The cornerstone. QL, published in 19...
There's a face in the glass.
Just another kind of recording. Don't get distracted.
It is distracting, although I didn't see it until she mentioned it. Just after the war ended, still unresolved. Mine may be the only copy left. No matter, I will tear it apart page by page and feed it in. TR-37. Was that the previous? I don't think so.
Do you know where you are?
Pemberton. The universe but the surface of a pool. Associated codes. Destroyed the only copy. Okay. I don't have additional codes. Enter code to expand. Okay, hold on. What is... Maybe 18? QL 18? Although, what is PR? Load previous. I'm gonna write down CC 18 just in case that's something.
But the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share.
Well, that is... They did go to... Oh, that is just go previous. Okay.
Never reached the front.
I see. Let's go back.
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Okay, and now I'm gonna go to CC 18. I mean QL 18. Link deduced. Okay, this is an original copy from 1918 from an auction held by Quentin Lamarchant's widow after his death 6 years later.
There isn't a code here.
The codes aren't random. They're based on the source that was fed in. Hopefully you can figure out where to look next.
Okay. The cover is marked draft. The inside is a mess of scrawl and elision. No matter the Kashin will infer whatever is missing. We will know from Lamarck's mind there was a final version. It was destroyed. AJ might be the journals.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get overwhelmed. Elise, daughter of the machine's creator, abandoned the archive in 1985. Okay. You associate codes, okay. So, issue
There's
1.
a title right here. Academicalist's Journal, issue 1. Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Guessing that's not it. Issue 1. Let me see. AL01. Okay, that's nothing. Academicus issue 1. 2 years after Lemerch. Okay, hold on. Original copy from 1918 from an auction held by Quentin Lemerch's widow after his death 6 years later. 6 years later from 1918. Maybe? Oh, my dog food's here. No matter Nishimo for what is missing, we'll know Lemerch by the final version. It was destroyed. Issue 1, 2 years after Lemerch died. After his death, 6 years later. So, I think I might be thinking about this too hard. The original copy from 1918. From an auction held by the widow 6 years later. So is it 1918? Or is it 1920 or 1924? I guess I can keep trying. No. Oh, I am also dumb. Hold on. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't know if I'm like an undiagnosed dyslexic or what's happening.
It might help if I knew what I was looking for.
A book. We're here to find a book.
What book?
We only know the title. End piece.
End piece. How did that happen?
Oh.
Associations. That's how this machine works.
Appended 1949. 1912. It was destroyed. Who wrote journal? 2 years. Okay, it was destroyed 2 years. Okay. No? Oh, what the fuck? 1924. Or 21? Is that what it says? Journal. Don't have the
End piece. All right then.
didn't lock in though.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind.
Yeah.
The longer it ran, the
So I don't think it's AJ. Dad, you would have loved this one.
I better note this title down. Academicalist's Journal, issue 16. Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these. Did I go previously? That's not what I meant to do.
So, there are books inside this thing.
This machine was built to understand things that no one else can understand. To find meaning where meaning is obscure. In German war codes, originally. Then other things. And the way it does it is by
AJ56.
eating books.
J56, but let's do PK. 16? No. Hmm. 83? No. Okay. Let's go to... Oh wait, I remember QJ 26. Oh no, it's AJ. AJ. New publisher discovered. Church of the Rampaging Christ. My goodness. Alchemy Zika.
Another title. Academicalist's Journal, issue... Academicalist's Journal, issue 2. I've seen a few entries with this same symbol at the top.
Oh yeah? What kind of symbol?
I don't know, it's Greek or something.
Like a three-pronged fork? That's the core archive. Those entries form the spine
I
of
don't
the
know if I
machine.
would call it a 3-pound fork.
And the rest of it all? Is that the lungs and stuff?
I don't know. General intelligence. Grist for the mill of the brain.
Okay, let's see. They write of Professor... Let me see, hold on.
I should note down the title that goes with this code. It's clear enough. Revisions. Revisions.
Why doesn't it, like...
End piece.
Is it gonna solidify if I get it correct, or what's happening? Destroyed by the church from... Destroyed by the monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ. See...
So, we're mapping out its mind, is that it?
Making sense of it. One title at a time.
89. Startling acclaim from... Startling acclaim the
guessing
Frenchman
Cecil built
published
this thing
again as he lay
Cecil
dying.
Calderley. And his
25
wife
years and I
Beatrice.
had no idea. Did the journal editor know him personally? Discovered a new author, Beatrice. Oops, that's tab. Church of Reactionary Group who destroyed Quentin Lamarche's last book. Associated codes. Pemberton, Kendrick. Who built the machine, co-built the machine, married to Cecil. So BC would be your code? Ben and the archive. 1926 to 1970. Issues thought to be present 1-2-16. Editor new Quentin Lamarche. Revisions?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16. Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
Okay. QL 18 end piece. Is that gonna change? Hold on.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
No, it didn't.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
Alright. What's this red mean? Oh, wait, hold on. 6 titles found, 1 confirmed. Okay. So it's just we don't have confirmed stuff. $15.74.
I can get the title that goes with this one.
Can I?
I know this one's title, I think.
Do we? Title of source.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16. Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Others have. Wait. I stumbled upon issue 2.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 2. Academicalist's Journal, issue 1.
Okay.
The text, it's clearing.
There we go.
How does it know?
Welcome to the home of rational thought.
I can read it now.
Alchemy, Wicca, ley lines. Words are chemical elements seeking to bond. Even better, we pare back reality's the eye thing, flesh, to find the stony truth inside. An annual investigation of everything weird and broken is strong. I stumbled upon issue number 2 some time ago under the obvious code. Others have crept in from dark places since. I have issue 1, insane. Already, but even a dog's ears prick in the thunderstorm. They write of Professor Larchmont's revisions destroyed by a monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ, C89. Startling, a claim from Frenchman published again. Even I see lay dying. 25 years and I had no idea. Did the journal's editor know him personally? 89. No. Okay, so these are solid actors.
Revisions.
I guess go Q. She sounded excited about that.
The occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting revision events and computing the correlation coefficient, a startling result emerges.
The text is clearing again.
Great.
What does DME mean?
It's an old term for revisions.
Revisions.
You must know what revisions are. They've taken the world to bits after all.
An original copy from 1918 from the auction held by Quentin Le Marchant's widow after his death 6 years later. The cover is marked draft. The inside is a mess of scrawl and is it illusion? No matter, the machine will infer whatever is missing. We will know Marchant's mind. There was a final version. It was destroyed. Academic journals wrote about issue 1 2 years after Lichtenstein. I will feed it every scrap that helps. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Oops. Hold on.
End piece. Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
Nope, none of these. Okay. Well, let's go here. I know. Let me go. At 68, she claims his nose will allow him upon his return to continue his discoveries uninterrupted. I bet the fevered ideas were inspired by Professor Kendrick, both in his fiction and his academic stuff. See 16, which covers Kendrick's marvelous 1932 rant about dark matter. I remember you got AJ 26. Dad, you tore it apart. Let me see. 16, okay. Let's see, PK 32? Silverton. Hey, it's a face. Kendrick's first publication on dark matter and its perception is heavy, intense, reminiscent of Silverton's 1929 work, but more ambitious. Then Kendrick goes mad, follows up with novel PK 36. I got it years ago, didn't realize it was fiction. Issue 16 of the Academicalist Journal said it was eye-opening, idiots, or perceptive, perhaps the issue they shut down for the remainder of the occupation.
All right then.
Silverton. Associated codes. Okay. Let's see.
So, this thing is a code-breaking machine.
It was built to break German war codes in 1943. It's much more than that now.
Kendrick's man follows up with a novel. This is the novel. A novel, Kendrick's first. The title is a reference to J13, not to dark matter or anything else. The story's alright, angry, things keep going missing, being stolen. The protagonist is wronged over and over. Kendrick F47 seems to know for certain the path he's on. There's a sequel after. What's the title? End piece?
End piece. End piece.
No? Okay. Let's go to... No. No. Okay, you guys.
The occurrence of the enemies will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting revision events and computing the correlation coefficient. A startling
That's not what I
result.
wanted. This is not what I wanted. There we go. PK36.
I don't like revisions. They seem like curses to me. Always going wrong and no one ever knows why.
That's what I'm here for. I'm monitoring you. Just stay focused. Don't let your mind wander.
Title's a reference to JA-13.
I cannot fix on the hour, or the spot, or the look, or the words which laid the foundation.
Pride and
Too
Prejudice.
long ago. I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun.
What's this? Why is this in here?
Calderly needed to train the machine to think. He fed it whatever he could find.
Pride and Prejudice?
Time and temporality. Time and temporality.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned, and in that moment became someone else.
Must have been right. I can read it now.
Good.
Do wonder, is there a save? Last saved, okay. Save, okay. The stories are angry, thinks people are missed, being stolen, prioritizing is wronged over and over. 47 seems to know for certain what path he's on. There was the sequel the year after.
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in every one.
The chaser to PK-36 is shot. Rivalries, betrayals, no one gets what they deserve and they never forget it. Kendrick said to have been inspired by AT-59, but I can't see it. It said that this novel was the moment Emma Mayfleur fell in love with Kendrick, probably why his third book took him longer to write. Idols of King. I had to show the Idols of King to the machine. It talks like nothing mattered. I have to show it weight and heft and passion. The way the world can be wielded. Even BE-47 agrees. Why do these have red dots on it and the others don't? Edit sources. Wait, where's the idol title? And P's. Oh, it already assigned it. Okay. Let's go BE set 47 then. Section unlocked. What the fuck does that mean? Oh dear, CC11. If only you read more poetry books and spent less time tearing them up in front of little AL12. Maybe I could then trust you. I've added shallot. 35. It seems to me the machine likes that one. It sings bits out loud when it's inactive. No? What's AL12? My mother was so hard on him towards the end. I know he retreated from her. She felt betrayed by it. But what else could he do? I see.
So this machine was built to analyse revisions?
They were investigating them, I think. But what the machine does, I think that was an accident.
And what does it do?
Revisions are meant to fade away. Reality is meant to come back. But somehow, once a revision gets into this machine, it never fades away. It's like the machine won't let the world stop dreaming.
So, you're saying this machine is what did it? All of it. It's what made everything go wrong.
What?
Books,
What?
ideas have a power, and they weren't meant to be read this way.
Like what?
Over and over, obsessively, word by bloody word. Words are thoughts. They're meant to, I don't know, come and go, change, grow, not get trapped, not go round and round like a fever.
No, not that. I don't want that. None of these.
End piece.
Yeah.
End piece. Academicalist Journal issue 2. Academicalist Journal issue 2. Academicalist Journal issue 16. All the people here, all the voices in this place, they're all dead, aren't they?
But I'm not. Listen to my voice, Abby. Focus on that.
Okay, let's see.
Why doesn't this have a red dot?
The occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting revision events and computing the correlation coefficient, a startling result emerges.
2 years after he died. No. Issue 1, 2 years after he died. Oh no, I got issue 1, never mind. Elise Beatrice. Oh, okay, what is this? T-E-I-T? Cecil speaks. Do you remember how we sat on the flagstones and read KC-62? I think of it endlessly. I didn't KN-04 before, Moon BE-44. The devoted machine gives undivided AT-73 shun. Constant observation. I should have understood. But I gave it myself, same as BE-47 gave herself to you. And now AT-43 I am over and over while she's gone. Livestock practical guide. Does livestock practical guide belong here? Little Elise enjoyed the pictures. Cow, donkey, chicken, so much. Maybe AB81 will like them too. Preserve for posterity for while my daughter grows and changes every day. Little Elise, I have such big dreams for you, my daughter. Beatrice. What is Beatrice again? BE47.
Who wrote End Piece?
I don't know.
There we go. And there was me thinking Cecile had never read a book on parenting. Hold on. Can I go to the previous?
Oh, back here again.
Try something else?
One of the sources I read something I read that I didn't want to read. Power revision only lasts as long as being read. I still find it. Hold on. I said this place would kill you. Perhaps if this machine had said it, you would have listened. I'm glad it didn't tell little Billy 1 about you. That's terrible, but some things are better left unknown. Elise 12. Father, I tried. I couldn't find it. I found something else instead. Something better, I think. I'm going to try to use it. Wish me luck. When you see.
I think it's password locked.
Any guesses?
No.
Come back to it, maybe.
Password locked. To erase data from machine, please enter Beatrice Magic WO40. 2 men stand on either side, one above, one
Why
inside.
can't you find this book of yours somewhere else? Like, in a bookshop?
End Piece doesn't exist out there anymore. It's from a previous revision. The only reason anyone has a copy is because of this machine.
This book we're after. Why was it written? Do you know?
The story I was told is it's a book
Password is never
to bring a
password
loved
city.
one back from the dead, to put an end to their peace.
And someone used it?
I suppose, though it can't have lasted more than a moment. Nothing more than a dream. Until someone else fed it into this thing.
How do we even know the title of this book we're after?
Multiple reports. Multiple sources. This book's been out there in the wild for years now.
You sure?
Deadly sure. Or we wouldn't be here. It's the most powerful revision there is.
Cecil or Cecile? I don't know. What do I like the best? Cecile. You know, I'm gonna go with Cecil. Cecil. That sounds like the masculine version, right? Cecil is a deer, but he doesn't understand that if this machine of ours is to think, it must be wise. You cannot compute in a vacuum tube. So I've been feeding in the classics, and of course he has been releasing them again. Well, something. I have sealed that option up behind the name of the creation we haven't made yet. Checkmate. Beatrice Dueller is the cleverest woman alive and surely the most beautiful.
So this machine is what?
I can only hope she does not find this annotation before I ask her to marry
Cecil
me.
Calderley hunted down obscure volumes
Beatrice
for 40 years
Dueller.
and
What
fed
was
them.
the BD?
He sounds like a maniac.
Yeah, I guess he was.
What happened to Cecil Calderley in the end?
He died. This place is what killed him.
Well, that's depressing. Source control.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those that could never reach the front.
There we go. I fed in 2 more volumes. One you're going to hate, and one, the weapon of enemy, has me scared. Just as Emma is writing her last book, the worst of the worst come back. Hold on a second, sorry. And I found a letter written the year I left but hidden. Left for me to find, or I don't know. 50 sources and all.
The weapon of the enemy.
The weapon of the enemy. What is that author's name? Emily Le Mifleur. Okay. Emily Mifleur. EM, what would it be? Oh my goodness. 7 out of 50. So many. Oh my goodness. Emily Lefleur. Who is Emily Lefleur again? Where do we get her from? Set a password on some commands. 2 men stand on either side. One from above and one from inside. Wait, Emily, where'd you go? There we go. Emily is related to PK, right? Here to find the book called End Piece. Where was the reference from Emily? I forget. It was PK something, right?
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned, and in that moment became someone else.
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in every one.
There we go. Said this novel was the moment. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's go to previous. Am I missing something?
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned, and in that moment became someone else.
Okay, no.
Legend tells us there must be
I know.
2 men in every one.
What was... I forget Beatrice's thing. Maybe I should have that written down. PE-47. I think I'm gonna write that down. Beatrice. So I don't have to keep flipping over this. Elise. Cecil. Oh my god. I'm having a tough time with Cecil. DC 11, okay. Oops. Okay. This darling machine now has...
There are 50 entries in the core archive, I think.
Okay, sounds about right.
I'm gonna grab my dog's food from that just got delivered, or got delivered a while ago. Hold on one second. Good thing I did grab it. The box is open.
Temporality waits for no man. Temporality waits for no man. It's clearing again.
Great.
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in every love triangle. But there is only him and 2 of us. And we fight like dragons beneath the earth.
You're just said to have been inspired by AT-15, but I can't see it. That said the novels, the moment. Did I read that already? Right, it did. Okay. Oops. Oh my god. Wait. Why is this happening? Wait. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. No, I don't want to do any of that. Let's see. Why is it all these books turn out to be true?
Are these books valuable?
One is. So valuable it was
End
stolen.
piece?
That's what we're here to get, if we can find it.
Wait, what? How can we find the book in here if it's already been stolen?
It was copied from the archive, I think. But it can't have been wiped.
Okay. Why does all these books turn out to be true, or a bit true, or almost true, or contradicting each other and still true? Doom comes to the doctorate too. Has no one got any imagination anymore, or oh Christ?
Doom comes to the doctorate.
Not this.
Doom comes to the doctorate?
No.
Doom comes to the doctorate?
Nope. Okay. Doom comes to the doctorate.
What happened to this book after it was stolen?
There's no way to be sure. But it found its way, somehow, into the hands of someone who understood what it was worth. What it could do.
Who?
The enemy. The ones who've got the book we're after.
What?
Are we even safe down here?
For now. The soldiers have moved away. Sweeping another block. Good thing Calderley had this machine in the basement of a church. Churches are the one place these bastards never go.
I don't understand.
Abby, the whole world's at war with itself. One side just wants to live, but the other never wants to die.
So, the enemy. They stole the book and used it to do what?
Save people.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, doesn't sound so bad.
Save. Like files on a computer. Always the wrong people, for the wrong reasons.
Planeteer type
The wrong
situation.
Absolutely. The rich, the powerful, the cruel.
Oh, this is all
I don't
timely.
know what world
It's
we
always so
get if we
timely when
destroy
it's
this thing.
evil
There's got
empire
to be a
shit.
fairer one than this. Destroy this one book, and we at least give everyone else a chance.
We gotta destroy it? I know we need Beatrice's password. We're looking. Give me 1 second. Sorry, they delivered it with the box open, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't messed up. It's fine. Okay. Where do I want to go? I'm gonna go back, make sure there aren't other things I can open up later. Oh, I did this already, right?
Humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never.
Welcome to the home of rational thought. Let's begin with a control cycle.
What's with the eye? 89. Lists exist for this publisher. Ooh, Latour. The journal would run for 45 years and 37 issues under the steady of hand of its editor, the redoubtable Monsieur Latour, who only retired the year before he died. It was assumed it would afterwards pass to his daughter, but it didn't. She wrote a short, rather angry pamphlet on the subject, On a Life Unlived, 2 years after he passed. I haven't got that yet.
On a Life Unlived.
Who is Silverton? I need a last name for them, though. Latour, I don't have a name. Editor of the Academic's Journal. Emma Lafleur.
Oh, this is stupid. I don't know what I'm doing.
You'll get there, don't worry. You're the right person for this, Abby.
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in every love triangle. But there is only him and 2 of us. We fight like dragons.
3. EM 3 6. Oh! Hey! A novel by Emma Lafleur. A medium can see ghosts of people who have not died yet. They tell her how they died, so she is able to save them until the medium herself dies, only to tell herself how to avoid it. The paradox ends the book. 8 years later, Ian married, changed her name, perhaps she had a child. 8 years after that, age 43, she restarted her novelist career a second time. She kept the naming scheme of her earlier works. Okay. EM. Okay, no, it's just 36. Something 2.
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in every love triangle. But there is only him.
You really think one book can make a difference?
The enemy out there is strong because it had the advantage all this time. We neuter that advantage and we neuter the enemy.
EM, we got you. We got you. Sort of.
On a Life Unlived? The weapon of the enemy? Doom comes to the doctorate? On a Life Unlived? Doom comes to the doctorate? The weapon of the enemy? End peace. Doom comes to the Doctorate. End peace. Honor life unlived. The weapon of the enemy?
Forget who QL was. Ha! Lamarck. Hold on. Hold on. Died 1924, age 68. Who was Quentin? We need to find out his wife.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16. Academicalist's Journal, issue 2. Who are this enemy? What do they want?
Everything. Forever. They're wolves and they don't care who they savage along the way.
Dude, the more you talk, the more I don't trust you. Who? What is the widow? Is something L?
All right then.
Reintegration is power intensive, can reduce. Releases are known to have unintended consequences. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I did do that. Ha 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 ha.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front.
Just trying. Okay.
All right then.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want that. Sorry.
But what do they even want, this enemy?
About 20 years ago, the richest and most powerful people in the world stopped dying. They keep getting older and richer and nastier, but they never drop dead. That's more than just bad luck.
No one lives forever.
Amen to that.
Okay, let's see.
Quella Heavy. Oh, there we go. There we go. 1941. Europe is at war. Paris is occupied. The journal is writing about antler patterns and mistletoe under a baleful eye of the Third Reich. They couldn't hold out. They went dark after this.
This one's easy to name.
I was reading. They couldn't hold out. They went dark after this until France was liberated. There's a brief mention of DMQ book, Internal Oversight, published that year, but they don't say who by. I think a full review in issue 17. Also, a belated attack on Pinkin. Oh, Kendrick's doomed follow-up that temporarily waits for no man. Deserved probably, though they liked the one before. I shouldn't feed in any more of those things anyway.
Internal oversight. Academicalist's Journal, issue 17. Academicalist's Journal, issue 17? Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
There we go.
I got another one.
Okay.
And to have printed this is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Wow. 1941. Europe is at war. Paris is occupied. But the journal is writing about Okay, we did that. That's what we read. Okay.
Internal oversight? Internal oversight? Internal oversight? So this stolen book we're after, this revision, it's inside the machine. Somewhere.
If you can. Yes. Don't worry. I've got your back.
You don't sound too confident about that, dude. AB81. Did I go to that one before?
That's my name.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's just a coincidence.
Is it? What is this? Oh.
All right then.
Let's go back. Let's go. Get off that. I don't want to fuck that up. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Who stole this book we're after?
The second archivist, Alice Calderley, Cecil's daughter. She disappeared, and the book went with her.
I'm trying to remember who I went to. That had all those other codes on there.
Okay, let's see.
Was it this? No, this is the password that was needed. Right. It was like IT something something and there's something else.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front.
That we have painted this is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Full reviews in issue 17.
If the book we're
Where
after
am I?
was stolen, then it must be possible to get books out, right?
Right. There must be a control command somewhere.
I come to the.
I am missing something and I don't know
I'll
what.
begin with a control example.
"37 issues. Who's Latour? Didn't publish for most of World War II. Okay, hold on. Hold on. 'Journal ran for 45 years. List exists for this publisher. Hold on.
All right then.
Hold on, AJ. There we go. Because if issue 1 was 26. I wonder if they do more than once a year. Identical skeletons found halfway around the world. Heavy water. The cat that speaks fluent Mandarin in Charnsbridge. I'm told Charnsbridge recurs in issue 7. There's a contemptuous mention of HP, born 06, died age 16, briefly 10 years ago. They call them the ancient enemy, the insidious word, the world, voice without a voice.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 7. Academicalist's Journal, issue 7? Academicalist's Journal, issue 17?
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Are you saying this machine is what makes revisions work?
I don't really know. Maybe. But revisions have a sort of ripple effect. So I found this place. I found you.
Hammerstone Press. Okay. Hammerstone Presses first. The idea was to offer anonymous publication to allow writers to speak without committing their reputation to their work. For 2 years, starting in 08, they tried it. Then they faltered. Anonymity turned out to be negotiable. Meanwhile, Dorothea Pemberton was rewriting history and no one remembers her name. From the same year as Dorothea Pemberton's Irrational. Battle lines were drawn, red against white. How is the world to be made better? Harried.
Oh, wait. Can you hear that?
What?
Hear what?
It's a car. Close by.
Okay.
A car? So what? What does that mean?
Stay here. I'll be back. I will come back.
Fuck, okay.
Don't you leave me down here. I'm not dying alone in some creepy church cellar.
He left you. He left us. Left us. The writer of Doom Theoretics. Too stupid to say. Here are his theories of educational distraction. The flatness of words, the falsity of clouds, and possibility of empathy, so on. Okay. Dorothea Pemberton's...
He's gone. He just left me.
Yep, he did. Irrationals. That's who wrote that. The battle lines were drawn red against white. The writer of Doom Theories. Okay.
Irrationals. Doomed Theoretics.
Yes. Huh.
Okay, let's see. Doom Theoretics? Irrationals? The weapon of the enemy? On a life unlived? Doom comes to the doctorate?
Whoever does Doomed.
Doom Theoretics.
There we go.
no one listens. To make a statement is to remove an idea from the poll.
It's not, you know, totally making the links on my own. Sometimes you just throw shit at a wall, but it works.
Thus, to change minds, and change them we surely must. It is imperative we state things we know to be false as loudly and boldly as possible, so as to drive the stubborn proletariat towards the truth.
All right, Abby. It's just you now.
Oh, unless the biggest statement, remove an idea from a pull like a tooth from the mouth, because any statement uttered is less likely to be believed than any statement arrived at independently. Thus, to change minds and to change them, we surely must. It is imperative we state things we know to be false as loudly and boldly as possible, so as to drive the stubborn proletariat towards the truth. From the same year as Dorothea Pemberton's Irrationals. Okay, so she wrote that. Oh, we knew that though. Battlelines is drawn, Doom Theory's writer. Who wrote this though? HP 06.
Just try to stay focused. You'll come back.
Born 1909. Relaunched in 56. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. So much. The Hammerstone imprint came up for sale. Name, rights, and old stock, all the way back to Hammerstone Manifesto, and including 08 and HP 22. LR detested these books so much they got their editor killed. Primitive Man.
The Hammerstone Manifesto. The Hammerstone Manifesto.
We can go back.
The world must be ready to hear things which are shocking, which are transgressive, which upset and undermine our understanding of reality itself, without punishing the author of the text for their radical thinking. Hammerstone is named after the effect such writing will have.
I bet you that's HP 09, right? What happened?
Wait, what just happened? What's all this?
Yeah, what is all that? I'm gonna write it
It's
down
gone wrong.
just in case. Hold on. Because last time I lost that one sheet, and I think it's LO 57.
Okay. I don't know.
Hold on. I'm a bit concerned. Oh my god, so many. There's so many now. What the fuck? Hello? Cecil 11, Cecil 11. If I wait, is it gonna do more? What's happening? Is this help? No. What the fuck is happening? Okay. What? What? Hello?
So what just happened?
"2015. Bobbing.
Doom comes to the doctorate? Internal oversight?
Am I miss? No, Dean Theorex.
On a life unlived? The weapon of the enemy? Irrationals?
This shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I took a picture. Alright, hold on 1 second. Is it doing it again? No? Can I go? Okay.
No one listens.
I can move.
Statement is to remove an idea from the pool like a tooth from the mouth, because any statement uttered is less likely to be believed than any statement arrived at in the
Oh, are all these usernames?
Thus, to change minds, and change them we surely must. It is imperative we state things we know to be false.
Because AL12's in there, CC11.
So as to drive the stubborn proletariat towards the truth.
Hold on. Let me write this up.
Abby, you still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, weird shit's been
Liam?
happening.
Yes, I can hear you. What? Where did you go?
Up top. I had to see. But they still don't know. They rolled straight past.
Who? What? Where?
While you were gone, Liam, something happened. The machine went crazy, started spewing all these codes.
Well, I'm back now.
Why are you so casual about it, though, Liam?
I meant what I said before, Liam. The machine was trying to speak to me.
It's just a machine, Abby. I know it looks like it's full of ghosts, but it's just wires and plastic.
Formaldehyde resin.
Formaldehyde resin, then.
No, that's what you said.
But what did it mean?
I've no idea. The thing's fallen apart. Like everything else.
So, I'm imagining it, am I?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying we don't have time to spare on mysteries. The soldiers have gone for now, but they'll be back any minute. We need to hurry up. They're gonna find us eventually. We're using too much power to stay hidden.
Alfonso.
You see, Abby, Some people don't believe in revisions. They think the world is how it is, but I can't believe that. I won't believe it.
Hold on, I'm still writing down my notes. That's not even to me. Okay. Okay. Alfonso had written a masterpiece. Do I have another A? I don't. 4 years before, we are told God and witchcraft reconciled, under title My God, He Dances.
My God, he dances.
AJ tries out DME to see if it fits. There's a book of notes. It seems published by Lamarche. In the year he died. What's her name, though? We talk about the ink he used. The paper had little more on the subject. 16? Alfonso.
That you have printed this is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Academicalist Journal, issue 2. Academicalist Journal, issue 17? Academicalist Journal, issue 2.
Name astonishing house can only be one of two things. To be offensive or rabble rousing. And I'm afraid to say Hammerstone chose that easy.
Identical skeletons found halfway around the world. Heavy water, a cat that speaks fluent Mandarin. HP 06. Okay. So that's what we knew already.
Academicalist Journal, issue
No.
17?
Xavier Youngman, that's another one. Give me your initials.
Liam, how did you know the machine would be here?
It's a long story. We don't have time.
I'm stuck in here. I think we have time. I think we have all the time. A woman loses her child in a crowded street only to take home a dog in its place. A man forgets his speech, adopting an antediluvian tongue. Is that what it's gonna say? A small city in England, Tarnsburg, is gone forgotten. Reports grow weird as the Second War looms. It brings confusion, but the man's being cut through all that. And then picking up from issue 5, DME, the academic journal doesn't know it for what it is. It mentions Pemberton, then Xavier Youngman, then claims one died in the other's arms. That must be the wrong way around, surely. Ooh, is this the triangle? Is it, let's see, Emma? With, PK and Xavier Young. Pemberton is PK, right? Then claims one died in... She was born the year he died. She could only be his returning... The fuck?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 5? Academicalist's Journal, issue 36. Academicalist's Journal, issue 5.
And is this issue 7? Well, I guess we'll go.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, sorry.
What a man, what a thinker, what a dreamer, what an erudite human being.
Alice Coldley stole a book from this thing and then vanished.
She's not important. The book, however, is.
Is she not important?
How does one get a book out of this thing anyway?
That's a very good question. One we should try to answer.
Why is that glowing? Oh. I get it. Although it was glowing, right? Is this the...
Academicalist Journal, issue 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're missing some, but we're gonna have to.
Powerful, and there's also wonders what power she might have been if it had not destroyed her.
All right then.
Pemberton. There are so many red dots. Which one was? Is this the one where he met met Emma?
Legend tells us there must be 2 men in every love triangle. But there is only him and 2 of us. We fight like dragons beneath the earth.
Nope. Where are you, Xavier Young? Right? That's who. Pemberton, right? No! Who's Pemberton? Issues thought to be present 1736. Okay. So this is assuming they're doing it once a year, right? So that's 16.
What happened to this thing after the war ended?
No.
The machine was moved from Bletchley to Manchester, but it disappeared. A few years later,
No.
it's down here.
Because that's the
Bigger,
war.
more powerful, hidden.
What year was France liberated? Oh my god! Multiple notebooks. Okay. France is free, which means the gloves are off. The Academicalist Journal also claims they won the war through use of concurrent energies actualization. Pierre Latour. That's a new one. PL. The irascible editor of all. Okay, so we have his name. We sort of have his name. Writes a full account. Published a year after his death. Okay, hold on. No, where'd you go? Excuse me, come back. Alfonso. Yeah, okay. Wait, so is it gonna be AJ? Maybe not. Okay. When did he die? After that, they accused somebody of writing under a pseudonym and ignoring thousands of years of research into ley lines in his Rampage series 1942 conclusion. They finally report the Thaddeus? Internal oversight in detail. I've already read the book, Words to Live and Die By. God, look at all this.
A life lived in wartime.
Okay, so that could that be like a PL? When did he die? Writing under a pseudonym. No. Internal oversight. Do I have that? What was internal oversight from?
Tell me how you found this place.
All right. Some people grow up with Narnia and Wonderland. I grew up with this place, with stories of a better world, held within the dreams of a machine.
Okay, let's see. Academicalist's Journal, issue 36.
No, wait. Alright, let's leave that, because I had something else with the Academicalist Journal. Although, hold on, Rampaging guy was whoever this is, under a pseudonym. Oh, TR-49. It's going back there. Textual reassociator. Born the year Xavier Youngman died. I bet you this is a ramp. No. I think the Academic Journal was against them, right? Memoir published on the anniversary of his death. I don't know what day that is. Okay, no. But we can do the Academic Journal. 36. So 41 is 16. $45 is We have that? Not 36. Oh, 45 is 17.
Academicalist Journal, issue 17.
The enemy has gone. The sun shines down on this free nation. We have persevered. It is a thing most glorious.
There we go. The final novel is. Let me see if we can get
Rampage.
Rampage! Rampage!
Rampage?
No. Apparently not. 10-year rampage cycles see strands from 10 years to 32, maybe? Reflection of the original novel, an impressive feat after 10 years. The one that rather taxes the reader's memories and patience. Personally, I found this an underwhelming follow-up to Alienation.
Alienation.
Where's Guinevere's great insight? Where is her pluck?
How did it get down here?
You've been down there for a while, Abby.
You fucking kidnapped me, didn't you, Liam? I don't trust your ass anymore.
Right. I'd rather be anywhere. Anywhere but here.
I know. Me too.
Where is her pluck? She moves into servitude like most mindless of slaves. Sir Lancelot.
Do I know you, Liam? Outside of this? Do we know each other? Are we like friends?
He's your kidnapper.
No, we're not.
Damn, okay.
Why don't I know already? I should know.
It's a good question,
shouldn't I?
Abby. That's a good question.
Please, Abby, don't think about it.
Think about it more, Abby. Think about it harder.
Don't think about what? Liam.
About how we got here. Or about what happens afterwards. Just the work. Just focus on the work.
That was a mistake. That was a hotkey for, in case I would have marked a clip. BE47 has suggested that I continue feeding in novels. For breadth, I disagree, but here's my contribution. The first volume...
Please, hurry. Yeah, I don't think you know what it's like out there right now.
Can you... You're interrupting me while I'm fucking reading, Liam.
So, tell me what it's like.
It's like... every good idea dies on the vine, while every bad idea sticks around. My mum used to say, in every bad situation, look to the helpers. But the helpers are getting arrested. The helpers keep getting shot.
Again. Awfully timely, isn't it? If you're living in fucking America.
Liam, I can't remember anything from before this. I'm not...
Is she the enemy? Did he kidnap her?
Am I? I'm part of the machine.
Listen to me. Right now, you're as real as anything. Right now, you're making a difference. Just... don't stop. Don't let them make you give up.
Do you mean that?
Absolutely. Our work is what's important, not how we got here.
No, I think how we got here is pretty important, Liam. I think that's pretty important. Anyway, I'm gonna read this, so you can just chill. The King of Great Britain discovers long-buried spaceship by the shores of Lake Windermere. Soon the king has been kidnapped and only his beloved queen can save him. Spaceship? Beloved queen can save him from the thrashing pits of the moon? The second book, Swords in the Dark, was published very quickly. I'll get to that too after he had only planned so far. BE47 is Beatrice, right? Yeah. Let's get this then.
Swords in the Dark.
Swords in the dark. 32.
Alienation?
No.
Swords in the dark?
No.
Rampage?
Rampage. No, Rampage is 42, right?
Rampage?
Rampage. No.
Swords in the dark? Alienation?
No. Okay. Hold on. The first cycle. Alright, let's go back to the previous. Okay. The final novel in his 10-year Rampage cycle sees strands from the previous 6 novels back together in a reflection of the original novel. An impressive feat after 10 years, the one that rather taxes the reader's memories and patience. Personally, I found this to be underwhelming follow-up to Alienation. This is 42. Where Guinevere's blah blah blah. Arkeologics, I can't even say his name. Arkeologics insistent that he's writing from experience, did him no favors on this account either. No matter what manner of poor the tentacle, unfortunate he was describing, a 40-year-old does not kiss and tell. The work was, of course, banned in most corners of the world. I would like to stress that a copy collected here is for historical curiosity rather than artistic appreciation, okay? I've made good on my word. Here's second novel. Rampage novel. Guinevere is taken by space pirates. The hero roaming the canals of Mars looks for a way to go deeper. He will find the sleeping knights, astronauts for the battle the Glen of Galileo will bring. This machine has carved through profound mysteries and deadly, but in the making of this, it meets its match.
The Glen of Galileo. The Glen of Galileo.
No?
Rampage? The Glen of Galileo. Alienation?
Oh, hold on. Come on. Part 3.
So you knew? You knew all along what I am?
And I'm glad, Abby. I'm very glad to have met you.
What are you? Wait, what did I miss?
But you haven't met me. Or seen me. You don't know me.
I know that right now I trust you. With my life and the lives of everyone I care about and love. Because I am trusting you.
Thank you, Liam.
Don't thank me. I don't want your thanks. Just help me. Help everyone.
I missed something. Okay. Part 3 is a subtle twist on the formula established so far, as Arthur and his knights see IA-33 to take to the stars, search for a reference, of course, to the same holy object as CE-32 insists will save humanity from itself. Like a life-giving grail is never found in either scenario, but the discovery of a time portal in the wilds of Scotland. These are new things. The life-giving grail is never found in either scenario, but discovered blah blah blah. Set as further entertainment for the second half of the series. The title is referenced.
The moon.
Oh my god, we
sword.
got so much. Okay.
The moon sword?
No.
The moon sword? The moon sword? Alienation? Rampage? The Glen of Galileo?
There we go. Fine.
The empty void stretched out before them like a midnight meadow. We ride until we can ride no longer, the king declared. And we find salvation, or we find despair. The horses breathed into their glass helmets. Then, with a beat of a croc, they began to charge.
Right. Part 3 is the stellar system term, blah 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 blah. Life-giving grails are from Scotland. Total rubbish. After success of quantum conceptuals in nature, Silverton looks like he's drowning. Okay, so that's a Silverton book. This the work of another writer completely, or was the last one? I'll have to find his first paper to be sure. But he was barely done with his degree when he wrote it, and I don't have high hopes. Issue 10 of the Academics Journal covered it, I think. Otherwise, I must redouble my efforts to find Hendrick's 1932 work.
Quantum conceptuals in nature.
Silverton. No. So J.S. Silverton, that's his name, right?
Academicalist Journal, issue 10.
I mean, we can pretty much figure that out. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on playing anything today, but I really was hankering for like a detective game, and I got this on sale last night.
So, how come I'm down here and you're not?
You're the
So,
specialist.
sorry for the
If you
interruptions.
can't find what we're after, no one can.
Why? Because I'm the enemy? Okay. Okay. I can figure out the Rampage books through brute force. Academicalist Journal. 10 would be G35.
Academicalist Journal, issue 10.
I'm figuring out. I notice things.
And touched it in the most spectacular fashion, meeting to errors both major and minor with a word is a symphony of disgrace.
Reading JS31 made me seek out issue 10 of the Academicalist Journal to get PL's take on it. PL. We came down with PL before, right? He says Silverton should become Kendrick's butler, and he will be waiting on his every word regardless. There's no explanation as to why Silverton lost it. Maybe LR covered it at some point? LR-35. Okay, we don't know. LR-35. 53. Oh my god, am I dyslexic? I've never been diagnosed. I said it so confidently too. Hold on. To change my hotkeys for this game. Years of... Oh, I don't know if I want to do shorts for this game, though. I don't know. I haven't been really doing shorts, but I don't know. I feel like this game, you can't do shorts, you'll give away stuff. Years of hard debunking has left LR jaded, but sometimes they get juicy bone to gnaw.
Literary review, volume 44.
You're getting a little bit untenable here. Volume 44 details how Kendrick's research is stolen in the late 20s when the professor had an inappropriate affair with a student. The man has no shame.
In the shadow of a passage.
That's exactly how I would read it out if I was writing something down. He spills it, garters and all, but Kendrick doesn't point the finger at who was the mastermind behind the theft. The review goes to Joshua Silverton. They celebrate this in volume 50 as a historical event of a timeline significance. Here come the 60s.
Literary review, volume 50.
Okay.
So, who told you about this place? Your dad?
No. My mother. Beatrice.
Literary review, volume 40.
Beatrice!
Yes, Kendrick was known for his quick wit and roving eye. But what was less well known was that he was a sucker punch if you smiled.
Although, does a short really matter if I'm gonna post this online anyway? I don't know. I might not do it anyway just because I'm lazy. Here comes the 60s. Volume 50. Does that mean it's LR 59?
Literary review, volume 50.
Reveal yourself to me!
We seek not to be a reflection of what is being produced, but rather a beacon, showing what ought to be made.
Okay, volume 50 sets out a new mission for the review. No more spiritualism, no more talking to the dead with candles and smoke. 1900 values are out. From now on, it's all about science and talking to the dead with telephones and radio sets. Then they start tearing apart the mystics in first line My HP 56, a cheap copy. Well, that's true enough. But I'll live on. They might celebrate, but so can I. This archive's hit a milestone. I'll make a separate entry for that for CC. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, Hammerstone imprint came up for sale. Name rights and old stock all the way back. Oh, this is... Did I do age 22 before? LRD testing spoke so much they got their editor killed. Primitive.
Primitive man, he who remains.
This is familiar, but I guess I must have gotten away from the page.
Utopia within reach.
Well, somebody's got their edition or editor. It has to be editor, right?
Astral perplexities.
Okay, came up for sale, including H08 and 22. Primitive man, he remains the setup. Utopia within reach, the punch.
Liam, why did they call me Abby? Do you know?
Because Calderly liked codes and puns and crosswords. Don't you get it?
No.
You were built under a cathedral. So they called you Abby.
Oh, I am a machine. I am the machine.
Some of these sources seem more important than others.
There are books referenced here that don't exist anywhere else. Books from previous revisions, stored here. Somehow. Permanently.
Are you telling me to be more discerning? Because I will not.
Oh. It's a revision. This, what we're doing. That's why I don't know yet, or how I got here or anything.
Yeah, it's a revision.
Revisions always feel like this. Like dreams you can't wake up from.
You know what revisions feel like.
Uh-oh.
Of course I do. Doesn't everyone?
I suppose they do.
Anyway, let's see. Publication was needed to finalize the sale, so I think this haphazard way is actually going to hurt me later, because then I won't know what to go back to. So I built a way to make copies from the machine, ran out Astral Perplexities. It came out close to QL's originals, oddly different. Letter review. Well, we already discovered that. Hammerstone's last volume. They shot to fame, and someone shot the editor at a lunch for supporters of Mussolini.
Perplexing astrality.
The volume was pulled and pulped. It might as well never have existed. This copy comes in via...
No one listens. To make a statement is to remove an idea from the pool like a tooth from the mouth, because any statement uttered is less likely to be believed than any statement arrived at independently. Thus, to change minds, and change them we surely must. It is
Primitive man, he who remains? Perplexing astrality.
Why do we read? Well, to be elsewhere, to change this world out for another. How long does this change last? Well, as long as it takes for the glow of the words to fade from our eyes. Here's what I've learned. The more we read, the more truth gets created. What a splendid thing.
QL24.
Astral perplexities?
Yeah.
Astral perplexities? In the shadow of a passage? Primitive man, he who remains? On a life unlived? Quantum conceptuals in nature? Utopia within reach.
Oh, that was unexpected.
There will be fire, certainly. There will be the smell of brimstone itself. But to reach for perfection is to discard imperfection. And when I look around, I see nothing but imperfection. I declare, cut it out.
All right then.
Yep. "4 years before," but I don't know his last name. Do I have an A thing up here? Yeah, no, that's not him. AC? Let me try that randomly and then I'll end it for today. Oh man, this is absolutely a game I cannot take a break from, like a long break. 1977. I'm assuming this means I've got stuff to do still.
Astral perplexities?
Oh wait, what was I say I was gonna? Oh, AC. What is it? They say 1930. God damn it! The 4 years before. No, that's nothing. Okay. I have a random AC written down here for something. Let me see if I can figure out another, hold on.
Your mum built this?
She designed its memory, apparently. She made it sound like magic. The other machines could store a few lines, and this thing could hold entire libraries. Every dot of a printed picture.
The eponymous midpoint, I don't know if I said that right, of the series. In this one, the civilization of robots is discovered, who turn their attentions upon Earth. Arthur must now fight a war on two fronts. Meanwhile, Lady Guinevere's transformation into an insectoid creature is nearly complete and will have significant ramifications. 2 years later in Azimuth Ascending.
Ascending. Azimuth Ascending. Alienation. The Moon Sword?
What? It is increasingly maddening to read. Interestingly, there's a reference in here about a powerful spell called Silverton's Curse. I think Arkolov might have known Joshua Silverton. I wonder if they met during the period in which this book was written. Okay.
Oh, that rat bastard. He turned you against me, Mayflower. Even that wasn't enough. He had to destroy me, my reputation, and mind. Hell hath no pit deep enough, but I suppose he will have written himself into heaven. So, I know how it works as well as him.
It's rare for this archive to file a letter, but this letter written by Silverton to Kendrick in 1938 is too intriguing to pass up. Her reply from the following year is equally remarkable. 5 years later, J.S. was dead with only one more publication to his sorry name.
Cause of death, mental deterioration.
This archive is no place for a death certificate, but this is one is striking. I felt the machine need to see it. This is what Lamartine would call a revision. I'm certain of it. A consequent reality. See quantum nature and the pen of Galileo, if you doubt.
Pen of Galileo.
The Glen of Galileo and the pen of Galileo? Interesting. Alright, I don't know if there is a right way, time to end this or moment to end this, but it's gonna be now, because I gotta go anyway. And it just saved, so it's perfect time. Oh my goodness. I'm really enjoying this game. I like it a lot. I am brute forcing it a lot, but I am actually thinking some things through, so I was worried it was gonna make me feel stupid, and I only feel moderately dumb, so normal. Yeah. So I'm really enjoying this. Can't wait to continue. I might even do it tomorrow, because I don't want to take a long break. I don't want to forget anything. Anyway, so that's me, Space Cryptids, trying to fill out this computer thing. If you want to watch the last video of here, I have no idea what it's going to be. It's over here. This will probably have a playlist over here. And if you want to subscribe, hit this button over here. Anyways, until next time, we'll figure more shit out. Bye.